What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol WISH for ContextLogic Inc., or quite simply WISH. On the left-hand side, we do have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will be a bit of an update. The main thing to point out here is that although the setup isn't abundantly clear yet, I am starting to think ahead, and I want to be on the lookout for this type of pattern right here to potentially emerge on the daily, right? So what I've just drawn in is, of course, an inverted head and shoulders. We have shoulder number 1 here. We have head down below here, and potential for shoulder number 2 to form. Now, it's not confirmed yet, and again, it's very speculative here, but I want to think in advance. I want to be prepared for this potential setup to unveil itself, and we would have a neckline kind of around this 4 round number, right? That would make sense. It was big prior resistance right here. And the reason I'm also bringing this up is if we take a look at the 30-minute intraday session, obviously, big snapback on today's move, right? If we take out the fibs from the low of the day down here at 311 all the way on up to the high, what you'll notice is there was really no attempt at all into the 38.2, which is an incredibly bullish sign of strength, right? So all things considered, in WISH, if we can get some sort of either upside continuation and then a pullback, or if we just want to consolidate here for a little while, as long as it's above the 356 mark, then again, I'm starting to be on the lookout for a potential inverted head and shoulders on the daily time frame. I wanted to share that with you today, again, kind of thinking in advance of what may potentially unfold. Now, here are some things that would invalidate this pattern, right? Let's go ahead and let's actually throw on the 38.2 here. It's also coinciding with that high, so we'll go ahead and line that up. Beautiful. Let's take that off. And here's a couple of things that would invalidate the trade, right? Ideally, it holds up here, doesn't dip back down to the 38.2, but if it does, not the end of the world, looking for something like that. If that does not pan out and we ultimately break down underneath 348, that's where the trade, in my opinion, is invalidated. And instead, what we would have is just this downtrend, right? Lower high, move lower, lower low, lower high, right? Something like this. That would ultimately pan out to the downside. So the invalidation point of this pattern, at least as of right now, is at $3.48. I will make a video if there is an update to bring to you guys on WISH and this pattern that's developing. So be on the lookout for that. It could just do something like this, make its move all the way up there, and then pull back. That would also be healthy for the inverted head and shoulders, right? We sort of talked about that on the first sort of drawing. So there's a couple things to watch out for, but ultimately seeing if we can get some sort of reversal pattern down here for some sort of upswing to retest the bottom end of the range over the course of time, okay? And again, this is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, or maybe even a week, but starting to turn the wheels in my head and thinking about patterns that could unfold here. So that's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new today, let me know in the comment section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.